Womanhood. Super, ain't it? You make a house a home, you're effortlessly beautiful, and manage tons of responsibility. Best part is, everyone knows you can do it. They don't even ask. They don't offer help. You just do it. Every day you get to use your superpowers to save the world. Isn't it great to have a cape? I'm over it. Women are the superheroes that save the world. We know it all, do it all, and be it all. But here, we just talk about it all. Welcome to the Surviving Superwoman show, where we take the capes off and tell our truth.
Welcome to the Surviving Superwoman show. I'm so happy to be here again with you ladies today.
Hey.
It's your girl, Missy. How y'all doing?
Hey, what's up?
What's up, y'all? It's DJ.
Hey, DJ.
It's me, and it's my birthday, so.
Happy birthday, DJ.
Happy birthday. It's your birthday.
It's giving.
Hey.
It's giving Christmas. It's giving birthday, girl. I'm loving it.
Get into it, okay?
Period. Okay, so who else we got with us today?
I was looking
DJ up.
I was looking for her purse because she got a purse to match the sweater. She
I
got
do.
on my
It's so
nerves.
sad.
This time of year,
I got
be
a
so
Baby
much,
Yoda sweater, the
child.
Baby Yoda purse.
It ain't
like,
this
no.
time of year. It's every holiday.
That's
Baby
true.
coming with it.
Every
I guarantee you, I'm
holiday.
gonna have this same shirt for Valentine's Day, girl.
The green one?
With the green.
No, it's gonna be red, but it's
It's
gonna
gonna
have
be a
Yoda on
shirt,
it. Is
but
what
I
she's saying.
guarantee you, every
It might be
holiday.
Yoda with a heart.
Hey, y'all know it's your girl, Des. I missed y'all. How y'all
I missed
doing?
you too.
How y'all doing?
I'm all right. How you doing?
I'm good. I'm I'm excited. We got us a guest today.
Yes, we do.
We got the fourth mic is on and it's hot today.
I love when we got people coming.
I know we got
I'm
company,
saying?
y'all. We got company.
Deep.
Okay. So tell us your name. You know.
My name is Jen.
Hi, Jen.
Hey, Jen.
Not talking about my name is Jen.
My Jen.
Say no job interview. Introduce yourself.
Okay.
Who are you?
A mother.
She is a
wife,
Okay.
a friend,
Mm-hmm.
one of the best people you ever met.
Period. See, that's what I'm saying. I know.
And I'm a feisty Pisces.
Oh, listen. I got my theories about them Pisces.
I agree with
Pisces is crazy.
Just a little bit.
See, I say what I want about the zodiacs because people say what they want about me and my people. So I don't hold nothing
Who's your
back.
people?
Gemini all day.
Okay. Y'all two faces. We going.
No,
We
Pisces
going-
are Delulu.
We going. You either going upstream or downstream. I'm going up. I'm going up.
I'm gonna mind my business.
I'm like an
'Cause don't
even. I'm an
nobody-
even, flowing, peaceful river. That's what I am.
What? You a
You're
what?
not a river. I think you're a joker.
All right. So
This show is not a show for laughs. Okay.
Disrespect.
But
Disrespect.
Joker is good though. A Joker.
No, you ain't gotta console me.
let's get into the mental health check in because this is just going all
Yeah,
other
just
places.
so-
So,
okay,
real
we gonna
quick, this
get-
needs to be fast.
It's gonna be fast. 3 words. 3 words. How are you doing in 3 words? Missy, how you doing?
Focused. Rejuvenated.
That's good.
I like it.
Mm-hmm.
Focused, rejuvenated. Open.
I
Okay.
love to hear
I
that,
like
friend.
that
I
for
love
you.
that. Rejuvenated. You need it.
You definitely
needed
did.
that.
That's
I
I'm
love
happy
that
to hear
for you.
that too.
I'm so happy. Des, how are you?
My name is Jennifer. Humbled.
Okay.
I have more than
I
three
wish a
words.
nigga would. No.
Already. On
Okay,
go.
okay, period. No. Humbled. Suspicious.
You don't find that suspicious.
Okay. And just grind.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
That's a good one.
That's one I think won't ever leave me until I got 100 mil or something.
Right. I don't know if that's I don't think it'll never.
I'm free
leave.
spirited, so I'm like,
What
I'm
else?
in the field of daisies. Yeah, everything will be okay.
Yeah.
And it's
Okay,
not
so Jen, how are you?
Okay, so give us 3
Give us
words.
3
Describe how
words.
you feeling.
grateful, overwhelmed, making it.
Okay.
Bro, we're making
That's
it.
like-
I like
Yeah,
That
me
was quick,
too.
fast.
Making
Okay.
it one word.
It-
That's making it.
That's
one
cool.
word.
That's
Okay.
cool. We take phrases over here
right.
too. Yeah.
Okay. How
Yeah.
am I doing? I am honestly confused.
Mm-hmm.
I am frustrated, but I'm good though. I'm
Okay.
good. I'm good.
Okay.
It's a lot of shifting, a lot of stuff happening, but I'm good with it. Like
Mhm.
I'm floating.
Yeah.
Cool.
I feel you.
That's what it's about.
Yeah.
That's what it's about.
I don't know. Like real quick, how often it just hit me because with the passing of my mom recently, I found myself saying I'm good so much, not even knowing if I meant it or not. Just saying it because I know it's nothing nobody can do about it. I know that I'm gonna eventually have to be okay because there's no other option. But like I think I'm gonna try to stop saying it so much when I don't mean it. Like
I do
it's
that.
it's like an automatic thing to
Yeah,
come on. I'm good. I'm all right. I'm straight.
true.
And I don't even know if that's true all the time. It just seems like that's what I have to say because if I'm not, what y'all gonna do about how y'all gonna help? You know.
You
But at the
not
same
wrong.
time,
But
it
you
ain't
don't
even
always
about
say
what
it.
other people can do for you.
Exactly.
It's just about you accepting that you're in the space and
And
you
you're
might
not
be
good.
compromised or depleted or exhausted and all that. And you're not good.
Yeah.
Like, but we so programmed to say it.
Yeah.
So,
I
I'm gonna challenge all of us to stop faking. Like, if you're not good, find another way to be honest and short
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
That's true.
I do that. I stop myself. Like I do it all the time. Like somebody say, "Hey," I'd be like, "Good." I'd be like, "Well, I mean, I'm okay." Like I'm okay with saying I'm okay because you still can't do nothing, and I don't have to give 1,000 details. but I'm
Yeah,
not good.
yeah.
I'm
And I don't
just
feel like
okay.
over explaining or whatever, but we need to stop lying.
I want somebody to say something simple like,
Mike can hear it.
"Oh, get it," like they get it.
Yeah.
With the, like it don't have to be like, "Oh, I'm praying for you." Like it's just, it's like something simple, like
Yeah.
like
Yeah. It's like
you still here or
Yeah.
like
Making it. Like you
Yeah.
said.
Making
yeah.
it.
Making
Just
it.
making
like
it.
it's a lot of chaos
Yeah.
around me. It's a lot of chaotic shit going around, and for once, while it's probably a tornado around me,
Yeah.
but right now, I'm actually calm.
Mhm.
I'm not panicking
Yeah.
and just
Because sometimes I'm good don't mean I'm necessarily good.
Oh,
It
no.
mean I'm just going through the motions.
like
I'm not good, but I'm just going through the motions
Numb.
that I have to go through because what other fucking
like.
Yeah.
option is there?
Am I sad? Am I mad? Not necessarily.
It's just like
right
it is
now.
what the fuck it is, I guess.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
But
it's just like
that's what surviving Superwoman is about. Because
Yeah.
being a Superwoman is I'm good.
Yeah.
I'm always good. I'm good. I'm great. These things are wonderful. I got this. I'm managing. That's what being a Superwoman is. It's the
Yeah.
simultaneous demands of womanhood.
Yeah.
Literally.
Because
Look
if
it
somebody, and the crazy thing is some days you say I'm good, literally just to keep from falling apart at the ask of the
Absolutely.
question.
That's really all I
I've
can say
been-
right now.
Literally, like, especially recently, that's where I've been. Like,
Yeah.
I literally have to just hurry up and say I'm good because if I really answer your question, I might just fall apart at the thought of
My
being
God.
honest, or even at the thought of having to process how I feel.
Yep.
So that's crazy. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's just something I thought about when we was just like, I'm good, and it's like, are we good?
I mean, that's
say
solid.
I'm
And the thing is, you can be good, but we
That's
say it
solid.
so.
I think people get tired of hearing that you're not good because I'm like I sit back and think about the stuff I went through and how many times and how many people I told. Like I could be in a store and somebody say something and it's something that's triggering that make me tell them like, but I gotta get it out of my mind.
I had
So
to
don't
stop
think
doing
about
that
it.
because I'm like, I could tell y'all I done been done wrong 50 million times, but y'all don't care.
But you don't never
Y'all
know
not
who need to
care.
hear it though.
Like,
Yeah.
Ain't nothing to do with me.
You don't never know who need to hear it.
Yeah.
I think I just leave with
and you
y'all.
never know what you need to say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like sometimes you need to just get it out.
Mhm.
Like one thing I tell Jennifer all the time, she'd be like, "I know you're tired of hearing this. Did I tell you? I would tell you different times."
Yep, exactly.
I'd be like, "Girl, I want to hear
Did I
that
say I
no
was
more."
tired?
Yeah, like
You would really for real say that?
probably. I mean, I'll figure it out. I'll find a nice way to say it, but
she
I
looked
will.
at me and was like, "You sure? You good? You sure?" And I was like, "No."
It's almost like when you go to therapy and the therapist say, "Why are you here?" You go, the first question they ask you just answer, because this happened and that happened. And
My
when I was
therapist
That's
cried
my
with me.
entire-
and when I was 8 and when I was 15, oh
So,
my God.
what's funny
Did you cry
is-
with you cry with your clients? My therapist used to cry with me.
Oh yeah, I mean I'm human. I can't not cry, but that's my life. I be at the club like, "Hey, how you doing?" And I swear to God, no
you
lie,
need to stop asking people
people
that.
I do not know be like,
I'm not okay.
and start crying. It's the crazy. It's people I do not know. I've
Yeah.
literally been multiple places. But
Yep.
anyway, that ain't what we're talking about today. Today we talking about new beginnings and change, like adapting to change, and just the journey of new beginnings. Because we get caught up a lot as superheroes and what we think everything shoulda, woulda, coulda is supposed to be, and then life be lifing, and stuff changes.
Yeah.
And stuff you didn't expect, and you really have to go through the journey of picking yourself up and really like adapting to new beginnings and change. So that's what we're talking about today.
Yep.
We got Jen here. She gonna give us a little insight on her life. We're gonna talk about all the experiences that we have, and I want to ask. So every show we ask everybody what is their superpower in relation to whatever the topic is. So today it is what is your in new beginnings, in transitioning and change. What is your superpower? You want to go 1st?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Jen,
So,
ready? Okay, I
My
love a good ready
superpower,
guess.
I just discovered this year, maybe last year, is I feel every feel. So,
That's beautiful.
yep, I feel every feel. So I can feel sadness, I can feel frustration, I can feel angry, I can feel bitterness, I can feel excited, I can feel just like neutral. I can feel overwhelmed. I feel every feel, and I just started to really like embrace that. I don't feel bad for feeling every feel, and I feel like you have to do it because if you suppress so much stuff, it's gonna come out in other stuff. So that's my tagline for the last year or so. Like I feel every feel. So I'm happy about that because I look at some people sometimes like. It's something wrong, but it's something deep that you don't want nobody to see, and you might not even know. I'm glad that I know what my stuff is. Like, I got stuff. I'm glad I know what my stuff is, and I can recognize it, and I can identify it. Now, I might not be able to handle it or, deal with it, but
What does feeling every feel do for you? Like after you feel,
I feel like you have to go through it. Like, you have to go through, like, if you don't embrace the sadness, if you don't embrace the hurt, if you don't embrace then it's gonna come up later on, or you gonna stay there. Like you're gonna stay in a stuck place if you don't go through it. So I'm happy that I can do that, and I'm not ashamed of it. I used to be everybody know, everybody watching, everybody, So now I'm
that's a
excited
big
that
one.
I can feel every feel.
I love that.
Yeah, that's a good one.
I might write a book called Feel Every Feel.
Yeah.
That's a good title, though. I like that.
I love that.
Feeling every feel.
Yep.
Keep that. Listen,
For real.
Y'all remember
because
you know.
that's
They
a
be
struggle.
stealing out here.
Yeah,
I
that's
know.
a struggle. Like it's more about being honest with yourself.
Yeah.
About how you feeling, and that's a beautiful thing to be able to do. Because a lot of us, I'm talking.
I ain't
to
trying
me,
to feel all them feels.
I'm not that great at feeling all my
I'm
feelings,
not great at it
which
either.
prolongs the process.
Yeah.
Yep.
My dad told me I was so mad. He told me last year around Christmas, baby, you gotta hurt to heal. I was mad. Like, what type of advice is that to give your daughter that just went through a divorce? Like, why would you say that? Like, what you gonna do to help? He just was like, I ain't gonna get in the bed and lay with
Only
you,
way-
lay down with you,
only
cry
way
with you.
through it is
Come
to
on,
go
Daddy.
through it.
Right.
What?
You
Yep.
heard what he said? I ain't gonna get in the bed and
part.
lay down with you. He's so silly.
Listen,
You gotta hurt to
feel
heal,
your
baby.
feelings
And that just kept
get through
kept
shit.
playing. Like, you just gonna, that's all you got for me. But I really see
That was
that you
really
have
good
to hurt
advice.
to heal.
Yeah, you do.
have to.
You do.
Because if you just be like, oh, I'm not gonna deal with it. I'm just gonna keep going. It's gonna come up later on as something else.
Absolutely. Everywhere. It's going to come up everywhere in every layer.
Yeah.
And you really gonna be hurt.
Yeah. For sure.
It's going to come. You're going to mess up something else. And
Yep.
then there you got to
Mess up
a
somebody else.
never-ending cycle of chaos and,
Yep.
just confusion and a whole bunch of other stuff. What's your superpower, Missy?
I think I embrace new like new opportunities. I'm willing to jump into them. And I think that's my biggest superpower is being able to jump and just like when I see a new possibility of what could be, I just go right into it. Like, fuck it.
Yeah. You do.
So I think that's a superpower of mine.
Yeah, it is. Because I be stuck.
That's
and
cool.
You be
Me
like,
too. Me too.
You be like, I'm in La La
Land.
Yeah, I could be all gas.
You be like, this what we got to do. And I be like, nah. This is some bullshit and I'm staying here. And you be like, no, I mean, what else you going to do?
Still.
Yeah, listen, gotta put the gas on there sometimes. Like, let's go. Come on. Let's go.
DJ, what's your superpower?
I don't even know. I am, because I don't like change. I don't.
I know you don't.
I hate it, actually.
I love the topic.
I can't stand it. I create a routine and that's it. I be very optimistic though. Like I can, I can list out all of the things that's wrong and create new opportunities for all of these things. And I'm gonna do this and this and this. Like I'm a huge dreamer, and that's great. I don't know if that's a superpower, but that's like superpower. I can see it now.
Do you execute it?
Or how you gonna get there?
I don't know. I have no idea.
That's honest.
I'm not mad at it.
I'm like that.
I have no idea.
Homegirl just
I'm not
be
an
kicking.
executor.
She be kicking and screaming.
Yeah,
Because
she do.
I don't want to go.
I don't want to go.
I don't like it.
Yeah.
I'm a dreamer too,
But
not an executor.
But I dream all day, and I can
need
do
'em all.
this, and I'm gonna do this, and da da da. I'm gonna wake up at 6 o'clock and go to the gym.
Sound
do
good.
this.
Sound good.
Everything starts with a dream, baby.
Yeah,
And-
a dream and a positive attitude get you further. I mean, execution is important.
Yeah.
But if you never had a thought, you don't even get to execution.
I be dreaming all day. All day.
I mean, and you execute some things. You know what I mean? It ain't
just
like
need
you just
a
sitting
push.
around.
You're not
need that
incapable.
push.
You just need to be pushed, and that's okay. What about you,
I'd rather
Dad?
just move some priorities around because she making things happen. It's just,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Things are happening all the
She
time.
gotta be forced.
It's about making things happen for her.
Yeah.
That's that conversation.
Yeah.
Because
What about you,
they
Dez, though?
they executing over there in the
Yeah,
Wilson
because
household.
she trying to read DJ.
I'm just
What's your
saying.
shit, Dad? It's like, no.
Right.
No, my superpower in relation to change is that I'm able to keep a level head in chaos.
Okay.
Now, when it get calm is when you got to worry about me. But when the shit hit the fan and everybody else is freaking out, I'm able to literally see through the lines and be like, okay, this is this. Like, let's do this. No, we're not. Nope. Come on. Nope. Pivot. Nope. Like, I'm able to do that. You know, this is what we're going to do. Yeah. Now, when it get calm, I'm going to be freaking out because I'm going to be so
So you're good
pissed.
under pressure.
Yeah.
Do you need anxiety to function?
No, I
do.
think that I do not. I used to feed off of it. I definitely used to feed off of it. Now that I have been able to identify that that's what it is, now I get super nervous. Like when I feel my body going to feed off of it, I get more nervous because, like, no, that's not where we're going. Come back. No, I think it's more of like a social worker thing in me. Just to be able to evaluate chaos and be able to see through it. Like, I think it's really a skill that they taught me at some point that is able to see through the smoke and, deal with this, and this. So, yeah. But do I need it to function? I used to feed off, but no. Now I'm scared of it. Like it's a real thing. So if I feel anxiety, it gives me more anxiety because I feel it. And now I'm operating in that space. So what I've been doing now is trying to be more prepared. Trying to teach myself new routines and new habits, and it's
Mhm.
grinding me. But I'm here.
I feel that. Okay.
So
All
I will
right.
see. What's your kryptonite? So we talked about superpowers, but what's your kryptonite? So y'all remember what Superman kryptonite was? Kryptonite is the thing. Kryptonite was the only thing that can knock Superman powers out. Like what's the one thing that can just, you know, like Jasmine Sullivan said it was some D, on hotels.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Just
yeah.
stuff like that. But Missy, what's yours?
Being present. My kryptonite is sometimes I'm not present like in the moment enough. So I'm not appreciating like what I'm supposed to get out of this. I'm not processing all of my feelings. Sometimes I can be too on to the next thing-ish, if that's a phrase. But like before I can accept what's happening in the moment, I'm already trying to go to the next thing and get over it. You know what I mean? And that leads to the thing that Jennifer was talking about not feeling the feelings, and then the process being longer because you have not taken the time to do the shadow work and digest what's going on inside of you, what's going on around you, what does it taste like, feel like, smell like for you. I'm really bad at that. I'm just ready to move on. I'm ready to be over it. I'm ready for the ending to be over and the new beginning to start.
Yeah.
And because of that,
Not realizing they mesh together.
yes. And because of that, I can be really weird with certain things because it digests at weird times. So like I'll be on to the next thing, and then next thing you know, boom, I'm smacked with grief, or boom, I'm smacked with regret. Like after I've already started the next thing or believe that I've moved on.
Yeah.
I get knocked back because I realize that I
didn't
truly
process
haven't, and I haven't fully processed it. So that's my kryptonite for sure.
Okay. Jen, what's yours?
I feel like this don't have nothing to do with nothing, but I love love. So I like daydream about being in love and somebody loving me like the way I want to feel love. So I think I get knocked off square by being like, oh, this could be
The possibilities.
Yeah.
So like
you fall in love with potential.
Yeah, that's what it is.
That's what
Yep.
it is.
Yep.
If only
or fall
this.
in love with your own ideas.
Yeah, if only this, and then and like the real kryptonite is like realization, like that might not ever happen. But
and that be hurting. That hurts.
Yes.
It do.
I was just telling somebody
Yeah,
last night.
yeah.
I was like, listen, when I was 7 years old, I remember having dreams and daydreaming about being in love and being married.
Oh.
So when I grew up, so like people like, oh, what you want to be when you grow up? I always wanted to be married. That was like I never had a career in mind. I never had a. It was always being in love and being married.
That's
Somebody
so
like,
cute though.
That's beautiful.
I know, but that's the problem.
No,
It's not. That
it's
was
not
never
bad.
the problem.
It's just always hard when you find out Santa Claus ain't real.
Oh,
but
yeah.
loving Santa Claus and having a Christmas spirit is not bad. So loving love and wanting to be in love is not bad.
And love is real.
I'm a hopeless
Yeah.
romantic. That's the Pisces problem.
I do
But
think
I
our
think
romantic.
with the right person,
I
that's
think
beautiful.
I think it's okay, but people be
Yeah.
like, Jen, you're not gonna ever get that. I'll be like,
I
yes,
do
I am.
can.
Like,
Like,
yes, I
I
am.
do
You
think that
can.
our romantic expectations do be a little bit much. Okay, we we
You
don't
want like a
watch
Hallmark movie,
Cinderella.
don't you?
No,
and
I just
Beauty
want
and the
somebody to
Beast a little
love
bit
me.
too
Like
much.
my grandma told me when I was younger, get somebody to love you more than you love them.
She wasn't
I
lying,
ain't
baby.
do it. I ain't do it.
Yeah.
Hey, but this time I'm like, come on.
We gonna learn.
No,
All
because
right,
I don't even like you. You love me, but I don't like you. But in my mind, I'm like, yes, I do. I just need you to love me more than I love you. That's what my grandma said.
Absolutely love that.
Okay.
In my mind, I'd be like, yes, I do.
That definitely
DJ,
love is definitely
What's
my
your kryptonite, DJ?
So I hate change, right?
Mm-hmm.
So everything, I'm very anal, like very OCD in everything that I do. I have a routine. It's a certain way,
Ooh, I wish.
and it's everything's supposed to go a certain way. And this is the list: steps 1, 2, 3, 4, and that's it. And when you throw in a step 3.5, that shit throws me off. That shit will piss me off because I create these routines for literally anything. Even me going to the bathroom, taking a shower. It don't. I just do that. So if something just kind of swoop that, okay, we go move you out. I don't like that, and it takes a long time for me to adjust, and then I got to create a new routine to kind of fit it. I hate that. I cannot stand it.
Yeah,
I hate it so much, and I be kicking and I don't want to do it because I already had it this way. It was already supposed to go this way. Now everything's different. I don't like that.
I hate that too, though.
I don't like it.
I like that y'all know each other because I heard you say she don't like
You
that.
don't like that.
Oh,
that.
yeah.
I don't.
She
don't. It ain't even no question.
Because why do we need to change it? It's fine.
Yeah,
We pick certain
DJ is the
topics to
biggest
trigger
one.
each other.
Like, no
Why?
change. Dez just a
No.
little slow to it,
Why?
but she'll do it. Me, I'm like, let's switch this
I
shit
know.
up
We
now.
be like, come back. Damn. We ain't even
could just
decided it
scrap
yet.
this and just do
She
this.
do.
That's me.
We be like, dang, come back. Shit,
I be
nah.
like, but we
Take a minute.
But yeah, baby, DJ.
I don't like that. It don't sit right with me because it's a way it's supposed to go, and once I have it in my head that it's supposed to be that way, that it's supposed to be that way. That's it.
Yeah.
No
Yeah.
order for
Why
me.
are we changing
Told you
it?
I'm in the field of daisies. No order.
My
No order for me.
kryptonite.
Mm-mm.
What is my kryptonite? I've been struggling because I really don't know. My kryptonite in relation to change. I think that I'm too much of an evaluator. So or an assessor is what I'm going to say. Because I'm so good at looking through the smoke and the clouds, I'm assessing too much of it. And it's chaotic. It's chaotic. It's not going to make sense. So I get stuck in how do I make all these pieces fit together to a puzzle that's not supposed to fit together right now. Like you got pieces from the old and pieces from the new, and I'm still trying to make a picture, and I'm stressed because there should be a picture.
They don't
and
go
it's
together.
not.
Yeah.
And it's just we in a transition in space, and so I get caught up in trying to make sense of things sometimes. Too much.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to force that in, and I get frustrated, I get anxiety, I get all these things, and so now I'm trying to hold on to it too tight because I'm trying to control freak, manage it, and all of that. And I definitely have to learn how to just go with the flow. So this new thing in my life that started today is me just going with the flow.
Today, right now, feeling every feel.
Okay.
I thought I could go with the flow, but I'm not. I thought I could.
The flow
That's all I
sucks,
need.
bro.
If I hear too
The flow
many
be
I don't
good,
knows
but-
to my question, I ain't
Yeah.
flowing no more. The fuck?
See, the
But
flow
I don't
is
know
for me.
isn't a I don't know, though.
I'm the flow goer. I'm go flower. Fuck it.
I need answers to this
Me
flow.
too.
I'm ahead of the flow.
See,
The
I
flow
can't-
following me.
mm-mm.
I'm,
But
I'm
it's flow
already
I
gone.
don't know, or is
I like that flow. I don't know. I like that.
Does that mean I don't know?
I like
for
the
real?
flow that I know. I know where it's going. I think I know where it's going anyway.
Everybody should be like me. So
Everybody should be like me.
I want to be like you. I want to be.
The
just,
crazy thing is that
I can't
no,
do
like
it.
it's no right or wrong answer to it. It's just about knowing yourself. And so when these things come, you
Yep.
just gotta like
How to deal with
train
it.
yourself to. Cause baby, the being present thing, I keep trying to train myself to do it, and I'm just.
Yeah.
I get caught in the days sometimes because I'm like, I don't know
Yeah.
what
I be
to
trying
feel.
to. Like, y'all be like being social, and I be like scanning the room. And they be talking to people and stuff, and I be like, she got daddy issues.
yeah, I definitely scan, but I'm talking.
He hates
to
women.
Yeah.
She needs to fix that shirt.
Yep.
Like, and then
Listen,
people be thinking
see,
like
I do
I'm
the
not
same thing.
social
See,
because I
do
be
the
talking.
same
They
thing
be
through
laughing and talking,
And
I
like
don't be doing
after the conversation, I be calling Des like, "Did you hear them when they said?"
And
blah,
I
blah,
heard
blah?"
every
Why the fuck
time.
would she
And
say
then
I heard
and me
it
and
every
Des be on the
time.
same page. She was like,
I hear
knew
everything.
It. I knew it when I seen them do this. I be like, when they said
Yeah.
blah blah blah, I knew.
But she be talking. I be checked out.
Yeah.
Oh no, I got to talk and I'm watching too. I'm like, people think because I talk a lot, I don't pay
Oh
attention.
no, I
no,
catch
no,
I
no.
catch on to the little shit
Yeah,
that people don't even realize that they said.
I be
Yeah.
in the corner, baby.
Yeah, cause I be
And I'm
Let you say
feeling
one
every
stupid
feel.
thing,
I
I'm
feel
done
your
talking
energy.
to you. I'm done talking to you.
yeah.
If it was done, I'm
The
done.
stupid shit, I
You
be
gotta keep
over
your
it real
enemies
quick.
close now.
Yeah.
watching.
You do. I don't. I be
Yeah,
like,
I'm definitely.
I'm gonna
watching.
keep
I'm
asking
keeping-
questions. That be my problem.
you was keeping your, you was doing it today. I was proud of you.
What?
You'll think about it.
Anyway, all right. So we
I left
about
you.
to get to the shits
your
of the
enemies
show.
close.
Okay. So Jennifer on this show, as you know, this is the
Oh,
Surviving
yes,
Superwoman
okay.
show, right? And so we always got our motherfucking cape on. This is the part of the show where you take that motherfucker off, okay? Because sometimes you get on this podcast and you know it's gonna be released, and you like, what should I say? What should I not say? Can I say this? You can say it all, okay? So that's the point of the reading of the cape rights, all right? So you're gonna repeat after me, and this is basically so you can just unveil yourself.
What I've been through, I think I'm.
Okay, so real quick.
Come on.
All right. So boom. So repeat after me. I'm not a superhero.
I'm not a superhero.
I'm taking my cape off.
I'm taking my cape off.
And my only obligation is to tell my truth.
And my only obligation is to tell my truth.
Bingo. All right. So Des.
DJ usually goes first. I'm not a superhero. I'm taking my cape off. And my only obligation is to tell my truth.
She
Des
having
still
an
be on
attitude
her
every
line.
time.
Like, I'm just, anyway.
It's so weird because that statement does bother me.
It
I know
bothers her. It's so
I
funny.
know.
I don't know what it is.
It's in there for a reason. I knew what I was doing. DJ,
Maybe
what's
it's the
up?
cape taking cape off moment. I don't know.
I'm not a superhero.
Wow.
I'm taking my cape off. My only obligation is to tell my truth.
Good,
No.
good. Okay.
Amen.
So
Boom.
everybody's capes are off.
Mhm.
We all being open, honest. This is the vulnerability part, okay? So we're going to get into the discussion about new beginnings.
Okay.
We know new beginnings are not easy for everybody. I will say they're hard for everybody. You know, depending on what your kryptonites are or what your issues are, new beginnings are not just a breeze for people. And different degrees for different people, but you know, I think it's worth talking about because new beginnings can start from some of the most traumatic places.
And everybody
the
has
worst
to
things.
transition.
Yeah,
You know,
and
it's
like
a
some of the
thing.
worst things can happen to you, and you find yourself trying to pick up the pieces and start over.
And it'd be the most beautiful outcome.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? You
Yeah.
hear about people who just have these beautiful stories.
Mhm.
And I'm like, dang, I'd be scared to change the channel.
Okay,
You know?
Didn't
so
nobody tell me.
Okay. Nothing.
so what I want to know is like, what is one major change in your life that you've had to make big adjustments for? So what is the thing that jump started your new beginning? You had to go through this storm, and you know the new beginning had to come after this. So what was the thing? What was the big change?
I had kids.
Okay,
And then I had two of them.
okay.
You got twins?
Well, might as well be. They're a year apart.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And it's constant when you're dealing with kids, right? Because they grow like crazy. They change every day, right? So I'm used to getting up 1 minute. Cool, we getting up at 9. We got a routine. Now all of a sudden you don't want to sleep. You're going to sleep at 12, waking up at 6.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not a morning person. What the fuck you want me to do at 6 o'clock in the morning? Why are we playing and jumping and playing hide and go seek at 6:30? It's always with kids. That's the thing.
Yeah. So would you say the biggest adjustment was having the kids or after you had the kids? Like, you know what I mean? Like, what was the hardest part? Was it the actual delivery of the children or was it like
Adjusting your life.
adjusting your life
because you have
for
to
the
adjust
children.
your entire life, right? So like I breastfed, you know, that's like like you on the clock all day, every day. You the reason they eat. So that's a whole thing. Like now my body is your body. Now I'm on your clock. You always on they clock.
I hear women say that all the time. When you breastfeed, your body is
It's
no
never
longer
on
yours.
demand.
Yeah, it's never yours. You on demand. You the whole reason they eat. And I wasn't like producing enough to save, like to store and that kind of stuff. It was literally enough to get everybody through the day. So on top of that, like if I find a babysitter, it's literally for a few hours because they ain't got enough food. Stuff like that. So it's like now you constantly depending on me.
Wow.
And the way that I was doing stuff, I can't do nothing no more. Like I got a plan. I can't just leave. I can't come and go. I got to figure out when I can go and get a fucking Whopper. Like I have to plan out when I can go get a Whopper. Girl, I got to be craving that shit all week.
Damn.
Because I can only go on Wednesdays between 12 and 1.
What the fuck?
Like, how do you
You about to make
You know
my
what I'm
breastfeeding
saying?
field come out because I'm a
Like,
certified
yeah,
lactation
I was gonna
specialist,
say
so.
she about to talk about breastfeeding.
I ain't gonna do it though. I ain't gonna do it.
Cause it's some bullshit.
Jennifer
don't
teach
get me
people how to
started.
breastfeed. Like, it's a
I
whole
hated
thing.
it.
And I breastfed every child.
All of them?
five of them.
Get the fuck out of here.
That's crazy, ain't it?
I hated that shit.
She's
hated that.
I'm a drink to that.
I was done at 3 months.
That's
Shout
what I'm
out to
doing.
and I let them dry up.
Ooh, the last one I breastfed for 19 months.
Get the fuck out of here. I breastfed first for 18 months.
19 months. That's a 1.5
Yep.
year old on
19
motherfucking
Yeah.
months?
Mhm.
Yep.
Shit.
They got teeth.
Okay. We ain't gonna get
They
into
got
that.
teeth.
Shit.
And then I
Okay.
had the nerve to get pregnant while
Shit.
breastfeeding.
Oh, okay. That
How?
never happened to me. But I got 4 babies' birthday in
Baby.
January because I stopped breastfeeding.
4 in
Because I
Maisha.
stopped
What?
breastfeeding, and every time I stopped breastfeeding, I got pregnant. Like,
Boom, and then
did
there
you
you go.
forget? Because I'm here.
And your body is
Because you be
it
more
ain't
fertile
yours
or something,
again.
don't you? After breastfeeding?
Girl, you'll get pregnant like that.
From breastfeed?
Don't let him breathe on you, bitch. You will end up pregnant.
not
I
even
guarantee
trying.
you. He kiss you. Oh, you doing? Don't tell me. No, get the fuck on. I don't want no kiss, no hug.
What was your change?
You'll be pregnant.
I ain't dealing with neither one of them. What
I'm
was
not
your
gonna
Because I don't
I'm
want to
gonna
talk
be
about
done.
this shit no more.
I'm gonna be
What,
done.
what
I'm
was
done
your
with that.
change?
It's scary.
What was one of the biggest changes you had to make adjustments for?
I'm going to say the biggest change I had, because I would want to say when I went to law school, but the biggest adjustment was after law school. After law school, after finally passing the bar, because that shit is a journey in itself. It's no joke. It got me. It wore me down to the motherfucking rims. Okay,
Yeah.
but it was even harder after I passed the bar. So I went to law school in Iowa. You know, so I was just, and before that I went to a PWI, so I was just submerged in like white people for the fucking longest. And then I came back to black ass Detroit. Listen, come on, we gonna fucking talk about it. I came back to black
That's
ass
funny.
Detroit.
That's how you know you grew up in black ass Detroit. Because
Yeah.
I grew up
It's
in
different.
very
Gentrified
white ass.
Yeah, I grew up in a
Muskegon.
black ass
So
city,
when
so
she
you
like,
get
I've been
tired-
around white people.
you get
it's
tired of the white
hilarious.
people
You get
real
tired of that
fast.
shit.
Like you hit your quota and you be
Yeah.
like, listen.
I need some niggas.
Y'all
I
got
can't do
about
this
5.
shit.
Y'all got 5 more microaggressions before the east side of
Yeah.
Detroit come up on my motherfucking
Yeah.
ass.
Y'all
okay?
don't understand.
But anyway,
Yeah.
but
Okay.
surprisingly enough, after I passed the bar and came back home was the biggest transition, new beginning for me, because I left, and when I came back, I was not the person I was when I left. Not even close. Didn't talk the same, think the same, kind of looked the same, but I was at a point where when I left, I knew everybody. I could pretty much walk in anywhere and know somebody, this, that, and the third. And I came back and I had to start going to these networking events and trying to find my place somewhere where, even though I was from this black ass city, nobody in these networking events looked like me, talk like me, had the same experiences that I had. I had to find a job. And then only a job, but somewhere where I was comfortable. And then negotiating my pay and having to,
hate that.
it was just all of these new rules that I had to live by. And you hear about them and they tell you a little bit about them in school, but like once you start actually living it, it's a very, very tough adjustment. And it was discouraging for a while.
Yeah.
Because people get over on you. People don't always do what they're supposed to do. People don't live up to their word. You negotiate certain things. They make promises that they don't keep. Just all of these things that you have to learn to navigate, and you don't handle them the same way that you would have handled them before I left Detroit. And so I have more to lose now. I have more to gain.
Yes.
It's just like so much. And learning how to play the game and having to play games professionally. Oh my God, it's a whole new world.
Yeah.
People call them politics. I call them professional games. It's just a bunch of bullshit, and everybody knows it's bullshit, but everybody keep doing it, so you just got to do it too.
So you gotta do
Or you just take the entrepreneurship role and decide you just gonna check out of the game and create your own rules for your own game, and that only works to a certain extent. So it was just it's still a journey right now. It's been a journey. And I'm kind of still in it a little bit. And it's been almost 5 years.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so that was the biggest one for me. I'm I'm learning every day.
Sure.
The
One day
politics
at
are
a
still
time.
happening. I'm still sharpening my tools and all of that. But yeah, that was no joke. Like everybody thinks like once you pass the bar and you get your first lawyer job, you know, the people you grew up with and the people you love all think you made it and stuff like that. And you just like I basically just started school over again because now I'm in this whole new world that I gotta learn, figure out,
forever
study.
to make some money.
Yeah, like you know what I
Exactly.
mean? And it's just like just because just because I'm perceived to be doing better than, you know, everybody else,
Yes.
they think you've made it and you like, I'm back at the
Yeah.
bottom of the motherfucking totem pole.
You get like
Once
10
again.
years
Again.
And
You
so-
only go up just to go back to
Yes,
the
every
Exactly.
time.
Back
Like you
to the
graduate
bottom.
high school just to be at the bottom of the college totem
yep.
pole. You graduate undergrad just to go to the bottom of the grad pole.
Yes, you do.
Then after that, then you
Bottom.
got the motherfucking standardized test. You're
Yep.
still at the
The
bottom.
bottom.
Right.
And then you got to pass that motherfucker. If you fail it, you
Yeah.
back at the
Boom.
bottom.
Yeah. And
Then
after
you
you
get on top
pass
of that.
it-
Now professionally, you back at the bottom.
Boom.
And it's just like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
it's,
Yeah.
you know,
And
it
then
sucks.
when you get into professional world, it's like a zigzag because you could be at the bottom, you could be at the top.
Yeah, you
I
go
mean,
on
you're gonna
one
start at
job.
the bottom.
Yeah,
gonna
or
stay
you
at
can
the
go
bottom.
at one, go on
But
one
you can
job.
tick, 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 and then shoot back down.
Yep,
And then
you
tick,
can go on
tick,
one
tick,
job
a little
kind
higher,
of
shoot
mid
down.
level,
Mhm.
and but they not treating you right, and they
Yep.
disrespecting you, and
Yep.
they doing all this bullshit. So now you leave there to go to another job, but you done took a pay cut. So
Yep.
now you back at
the
fucking-
bottom. Yep.
Back at the bottom.
baby.
It's a lot.
My change, I would say, to be honest, the biggest change that I had to make adjustments for was getting married. Like
Cool, baby.
it was getting married.
It's different.
No lie.
Don't let
No
nobody.
lies
I don't care how
told.
long you've been together. It's different when you get married. Period.
Yeah.
Mm.
In my marriage and definitely outside. And you would be like
Mm.
the outside part is the crazier part.
It's like the expectations
yeah,
everybody
dealing
puts
with
on
the
you
outside.
once you become
Well,
a wife is.
It because like people.
What
I
is
mean,
that?
I wouldn't even. Well, for one, I guess I'm 34 years old. I've been married 6 years. Yeah, we do not have kids,
Yeah, 6 years.
and I guess you would say my marriage is non-traditional. But I mean, we married as hell. We, me and my husband.
Are y'all not
But I don't think we're not. I think we're very traditional in a lot of spaces, but
Oh,
in
you
other
saying
spaces,
the way y'all
just
operate
the way we
day-to-day?
operate, our day to day is very not. I guess not.
Yeah.
But and I mean, and all of that took adjusting, right?
Yeah.
That shit is crazy. But I grew up in a single parent household. I had a lot of outside things. I definitely was a child of all of the war on drugs and everything related to that. And so what marriage and let me be clear, my grandparents have been married for 75 years. Married for 75
Right.
years. Which
Wow,
means
that's good.
that's married.
Mm.
And that's
They
a
got married when
hard
they was 15 probably.
Mm-hmm.
one was 16, one was 17, I believe, something like that.
Okay.
But hard married. And so I have seen examples, but really knowing what a wife was, knowing what a husband was. And I mean,
and redefining that for your own self.
that's what
and
I was
your
about to
own
say.
relationship.
And then
'Cause it's
redefining
different.
it because this first generation world, right, that we talk about a lot. And so just going through these things as a first generation, all these different levels of things. Like,
I hate it.
I wasn't introduced to the idea until college, but then I realized, like, it's so many levels of the first generation to do things where you have to learn how to do certain things. I just, being okay with redefining what marriage looked like, having to understand that I can't put everybody's expectations of love on my back.
Yep. Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So
Ooh-wee.
whatever my mama
Exactly.
thought my marriage or her marriage or anybody
Yep.
else's marriage, whatever my brother thought or anything, cousins, sisters,
And
brothers,
sometimes that's
friends.
the hardest part.
Um,
Other people
we-
outside of the marriage. It don't even be the
is.
person you married
we
with.
struggled a lot.
Oh my God.
I now listen, because my husband not perfect, I'm not perfect. We get on each other's nerves all the time. but we struggle the most with outside.
Oh,
And-
it's
and
supposed to
having
be this.
to
It's supposed to be
manage
that. Is
everybody
it?
else's expectations.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or just people, even people, oh, we believe in you, and y'all make me believe in black love.
Yeah, like,
I'm not
y'all-
trying to make you believe in
Yeah,
nothing.
don't put this shit
Don't
on no
do-
pedestal.
don't do that.
I
Bang
be
his
doing
ass
this,
tomorrow.
okay? I ain't trying to make you believe in a damn thing.
Y'all couple goals. Don't,
Yeah,
baby,
do
don't
not
put
couple
baby,
goals.
don't put
Goals.
couple goals.
Because I don't know what the hell I'm
Don't
doing.
do that.
Ooh.
And
Y'all
if you
be
catch me on the right
so-
day, he might catch a 2-piece. I
swear
don't know
to
what to
God.
tell you.
Y'all
Like,
doing
it's
so great. Don't,
I might.
Be all right,
Yeah,
baby.
shit.
Don't do that.
He know.
Because
He,
if another motherfucker asks
he
me
big
when I'm
too.
getting pregnant,
You know.
if
Y'all
I had a
doing it
dime,
move.
if I had
When
a
you gonna have a
dime
baby?
for
When you
every
gonna have
time
a baby?
somebody asks me when I'm gonna have a baby since I got
Yeah.
engaged,
Jay,
fuck
you
married.
want a son,
Yeah.
don't
Soon
you?
as the
I
ring got on my
guarantee
finger,
they
Yeah.
do.
when y'all having a baby? When y'all
When y'all
having a
having a
baby?
baby?
Bitch, can I get a wedding first? God
Yeah.
damn.
Y'all gonna have a baby?
Yeah.
You hope it's a boy?
One
Yeah.
thing
Y'all
I
gonna
love
do?
is I've been adamant about no kids for so long. People people
I
don't
know
even
they
ask
about
me
to
no
put
People
my
still
more.
stuff-
ask
me.
you when y'all gonna have
No,
kids.
I
feel
mean
that's
they do, but
wild.
when people do, I make it such a big deal. Like
I hate
go
that
over
question.
the
When
board.
y'all gonna have kids? You have no clue
I
what
go
anybody
overboard.
is going through or the reason why they not having kids or like you don't know anything.
I just do the
God.
most.
Like,
I be
when y'all
like,
gonna have kids? Y'all ain't got no kids.
are you
Da, da, da,
asking
da.
me that?
What are you?
Is that in the
da, da, da. I hate that.
And I'm mad I don't know who it is, and forgive me, but it's this white girl that I seen on TikTok, and she was like, respond and ask, is that an appropriate question?
For
When you
real.
gonna
Like
have
she like just
kids,
ask
don't
them back,
worry
is
about
that
it.
an
For
appropriate
real.
question?
Like I had to check somebody very close to me one time.
Like, didn't we just get married? Don't.
Yeah, and on top of that,
Mhm.
like you don't know our situation. You
Nope.
don't know what traumas or whatever we dealing with. And on top of that, in my particular situation, my husband already had 2 children. So
Yeah.
I up 2 overnight, on some legal shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Once I got
Absolutely.
married.
It was
They
so
yours
many
now.
people that told
Yeah.
me enjoy your marriage without kids. Enjoy the marriage without
Only
kids.
married people tell you that. You need to know enough married people
Exactly.
to say that.
Amen.
And people with like 3
You
4
know.
kids in, like, baby,
Yeah,
I would've
or
never
people, or
did
people
it
with
that-
with kids. They be
enjoy
like,
it and whatever
Yeah.
Don't
it's gonna
rush.
be. Because once you had them kids,
it's about the kids.
It is. And
It
it
is.
literally is.
And I love kids, and I do a lot of work for kids every day.
But having your kids, that's different.
I know.
That's some shit.
I
That's some
believe you.
bullshit.
Yeah, what's a big transition that you
Mm.
had that
I just got divorced 2
Ugh.
months ago, but I was
Mm.
married for 13 years.
That's a lot.
And
girl,
we've
you
been
don't even look
separated for
old
a
enough
year-
to have been married
year and a
13
half
years.
Okay, she
before we got
fine, though.
divorced. Thank
Where your
you.
camera at?
And
Look at
y'all
your
have
camera.
5
Period.
So listen, it's the thing. He had a baby before we got married, and I had a baby before we got married. We had 4 together.
Mm.
Okay.
5 girls in total.
That's
1
4.
boy. He had a son. I never had a baby boy. So, yep, that was a transition. I'm like, I'm embarrassed. I'm sad, not, my ex-husband a minister.
Oh wow.
So I'm
Also,
like,
y'all
we
was
go
in
to
the
the church. We go
church.
to the biggest church in Detroit. So
That's
y'all know
a
what that
different
is.
dynamic.
I'm like, I don't even
Ooh.
want to go here no more, and I can't see. He paid all the bills. I'm like, I can't see paying no bills, and ain't nothing in my name. I don't even know what to do. I got married when I was 23.
Wow.
I'm like, I don't know nothing. I just walked in this shadow for so long, and I'm like, I can't. I'm like, I can't. I don't want to. I can't. That's all I said. I can't.
But then you
So
realize,
when did you start
like,
realizing you could?
Yeah.
I would say, first of all, I asked him to leave. So let him tell it that's the problem. I asked him to leave, and then, I was kind of having fun for a second. Well, I'm not gonna say having fun. I was just like, okay. But I
Just
I
trying to
thought-
find your way.
Right.
Yeah.
Like, this what we doing.
I thought we was gonna
I
get back
guess.
together, and then
Right.
I think fall of last year, so around this time, I was like, no. When he filed for a divorce, I'm like, no, we probably not gonna get back together, but I want to. But do I want that? And I just had to. I noticed so much change in me, and I'm like, I can, but I can't.
Yeah.
But I
Yeah.
think I
What did
saw
you
it.
notice in yourself?
Like as soon as we got separated, I started getting my nails done. I started not caring. Listen,
Really?
yes, I
You
didn't get my
started
nails
thinking
done
about
till January
you.
last year.
I didn't know that. We
No.
so y'all
You
we
started
bond
thinking
over our
everybody told me
nails.
it's my nails, but I'm like,
That's
I
the
just
thing,
started getting
yeah.
my 36 years old. I was
You
getting
make
my,
a
I just
conscious
started getting.
decision to do what you want to
Yeah,
do
and that's
for
crazy
you.
And I'm
because
like,
that's
I feel
crazy.
like
You
I always felt
saying-
like, oh, he gonna be when he get home from work. He gonna be like, what you do? Like, I was under so much pressure.
Oh my God.
And he don't think that he did the pressure, but it
he
might have been.
did.
Yeah, and the pressure of, oh, I gotta have this food ready. I gotta, the kids. It was just.
Because
I cared about more
Pressure on
everybody else.
yourself.
Yeah, I
is.
cared about more about
And the
everybody.
beautiful thing is it gave you some identity a little bit because you just said I just started getting my nails done for myself, and now everybody knows you for your nails.
Yeah.
And
And
it's
we
like-
really got close
Yeah,
at work
it's literally
because
like
of our
the-
nails.
Your nails
The
be
moment
cute
you
as
started
shit.
making decisions for yourself,
The best
people
time.
started seeing you as an individual,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
that's crazy.
It is crazy.
and it took that. Like
Yes.
I've been an
Yes.
individual regardless
Yes,
of my
but
marriage.
I didn't know. So the crazy thing is the best time of my life ever was in college.
Yeah,
Which I didn't graduate because I
I had a
had
good time.
I
in
went to
college.
Western
Which college
Michigan
did you go to?
University, so I kept looking at Destiny like I know her. I know
Yeah,
her.
we was there at the same time
Yep.
and
So,
didn't know it.
yeah, but I had a
Central?
baby and I left because I always be worried about what
I'm
people
sorry.
think. Go ahead.
Hold on. What did you just say to me?
What school?
What school y'all?
What'd you say?
What school y'all go to?
What'd you say?
Central.
That's out of line. That is the most
Y'all should
disrespectful.
jump on her
No,
mother.
Wait a minute. Okay, y'all, I'm sorry. Y'all don't know it,
It's
but
It's
that's
always,
say,
it's always
so
them king
I'm
motherfuckers
just-
with
Okay.
the disrespect. I'm trying to tell you.
Disrespectful.
I'm trying to. They disrespectful.
I don't even know if she know how disrespectful that
Michigan
was.
She
State,
know
so
how.
I
She
just-
know how
you know,
disrespectful.
That's
it
the
was.
biggest.
She
That's the
know
most
how
disrespectful thing you could have said.
You know, where you go to?
That's what they. That's what
You
they
out
do.
of order. Fuck you and Michigan State.
That's what
and
they
I
do.
said it
With
with
that
my
green
chest.
on.
And,
Put that green
period.
And I
on.
meant it.
That's
Goddamn.
why you got that
Period.
green
Fuck.
on.
Stand on business.
Okay.
Stand on business.
Nah.
You see Destiny with that
I'm
brown
sorry. I
on
hate
over there? You see
Okay.
her with that brown? I got
Western
brown
motherfucking
nails.
Michigan University. Nah.
Even though I didn't.
I hate to even go there, but I don't even go. It's a great day to be in Bronco in this motherfucker.
Talk to him.
I'm just saying.
Talk to her.
'Cause
Talk to her.
Me
I'm
too.
sorry, y'all, but that
Me
was.
too.
I'm sorry, y'all. That was a trigger. Okay, if you went to Western, she just triggered you. Central.
Fuck.
What kind of
Fuck. And don't get me wrong. I know I love some Chippewa. What?
I don't know about Indian reservation.
what are they?
but okay.
Chips?
They are chips.
Indian-
They the chips.
The Chippewas.
And they was on the Indian
Fire
reservation.
up chips. That racist ass shit. Okay, I'm sorry.
awful.
My bad. But she did it, y'all. I
Smoking
ain't even meant
grass.
to go there. But anyway, continue with your transition.
Yes, friend.
So the
she had me
best,
fucked
the
up.
best experience I ever had was in college, and now, as sad as it is to
So
experience,
before
a
you
divorce,
got married
Yeah.
and after the marriage has
Yeah, yeah.
concluded. That's
before
how
I
you
got
feel?
married and had a baby, I had a baby before I got married, so not
Okay.
with my ex-husband. But then now, like, I just feel so free, like.
Like you can just be you.
I really do. And it's sad as it is, because it is sad. I have times where I just be crying like, oh my God, like God, I prayed for a marriage and I prayed and I dreamed and then look at me now. But as far as like not having to ask nobody and not feeling the way and all that stuff, I be like, I run this motherfucker.
Okay,
That's all.
period.
I'm happy for you.
Because you
said 10
genuinely
minutes,
happy
10
for
minutes.
you.
Yeah, I love that for you.
Oh,
Congratulations. Okay, so I guess the last question will be, what is the biggest thing that surprised you about new beginnings and change? And we
Can
gotta
I
go
lead
quick.
into
Yep, go
finish my
ahead.
stuff?
Oh yeah.
So
you
just
can-
it just was a surprise. Like I said, I was married to a minister. I was surprised to
Mm.
like not me, not everybody watching. Like we was relationship goals. We were like the church
That's so
people
much
and all
pressure.
that. It's still like and people be like, oh my God, I'm sorry. I'll be like, oh, it's okay, I'm not. I mean,
Mhm, yeah.
it's something.
Did that surprise you that you're not?
Yeah.
That you're
I
not
am
sorry?
because the way I cried, like I used to be like, God, I can't do it, but I know you can.
Mm.
And
Yeah.
so I feel like God orchestrate everything, which I know
Yeah.
He orchestrate everything. So
Mhm.
this job that I work now, where I met Destiny at, Destiny always say, you be like, oh, it's okay. And it's like, how? And it's like, I really feel like it's okay. And then I have another coworker who's also a therapist that be like, you experience abuse. That was abuse. Like for you not to feel like loved and appreciated. You
Yeah.
experience. So how's it okay? And I'm like, it's okay because I'm okay. Like stuff
Yeah.
happened and it's okay. And it's still light at the end of the tunnel.
Yeah.
And I'm truly like happy. Like something my ex-husband told people after during the separation is like, He was miserable. I'm like, I never felt misery in my life. I have 5 children that I birthed out without
That's because
pain
you know
medicine.
you was doing your best.
Never felt misery.
You don't have no regrets because you tried.
Yeah,
and
I'm
you
like,
gave your
I
all.
never felt misery. Like, as sad as I was, like, I'm surprised to this day I'm still not crying. Like, I used to be telling that attorney, come on, hurry up. I don't even care. Come on, I don't care. You're not going to you got to do this. I don't even care. I just want this to be over because I'm sick of it just on my head. Like, I'm married, but, we've been separated for a while, but I just feel like, you can survive it.
You can.
What did you learn about yourself?
I learned, like, free. I just love free. I love free. I learned that I can do.
That you can be free.
I can be free. I can do. Like, I never thought I could do anything.
There's
and
more
I'm
to
proud.
you than just being somebody's mom and wife.
Yes. I walked in and like not having all of this stuff that I have to do. I tell my daughters, because the way our time is split, he have them half the week and I have them half the week. And I tell my daughters, Mommy's going to cook one day, and we're going to have that for 2 days. Like, if I make some chili, we have a chili cheese fries the next day. If y'all want a hot dog, we have chili
okay,
dog.
Right, chili dog.
The next day, y'all cook. Figure out what y'all
Make
going
it
to
work
cook.
for you.
Make
it work.
Then one day, then we might go out to eat, or, we'll buy some fast food or something. But I feel, like, so free that I don't have to.
Yeah.
It's not an order. And we went to therapy right before we got separated. And the therapist was like, what was your expectation of marriage and what was your example of marriage? And I was just like, because his mother and his mother-in-law, his mother and grandmother used to come over all the time. And they'd be, putting all this pressure like, oh, you got to have food ready by this time. And I was a stay-at-home mother for years, and I felt all this pressure. And now I'm like, listen, it's some dishes that been in my sink for like a week, and I was the only one there. And guess what? I don't give a fuck.
Okay,
I'm so excited that I don't give a fuck. Like I never had all that time I was married, I never had a I don't give a fuck attitude. Like I had to accomplish something. I want him to see that I done did something. Now I'll be like, shit.
Yeah. So
I don't give a fuck. Somebody come over my house and they gonna see them dishes in the sink. They gonna see whatever.
Absolutely. So a question: you meet a woman who is about to go through a big change in her life. What's the advice you're giving her?
Feel every feel. Feel every feel and
accept.
Not accept, experience. I would say experience because
like, what does that look like?
I never thought that I was going to experience this. So it made me stronger. It made me like I thought that I would have still been sad, but just
how
the joy
do I
that
experience though? What does that mean?
Experience is you have to feel every feel. Like I literally
be in
believe,
presence.
yes,
be in present.
You have to feel every feel. You have to know. You have to know it's gonna be okay.
Like
I did a lot of praying and crying and like sitting by the water. Like I did that so much. Going to the movies by myself. Going out to eat by myself. Take myself on a shopping spree. Like whatever I wanted to do.
Sitting in it.
Yes.
Just like don't run from it. Sit
Crying.
in what
Like
what
I had
Getting
to tell,
to know your new self.
Asking people for help. Like I had to go. People
It's a
like,
lot.
oh, you shouldn't get stuff from the state. You shouldn't. I did, and guess what? Them people helped me.
Okay,
that's where you should.
Listen, now I'm like,
you absolutely should.
And I'm happy that it's
You
helping
should.
somebody.
True, and just know that it's gonna be okay. And I did a lot of praying and crying and praying and crying and cussing and crying and praying. Listen, I was cussing in my prayers. I'm not even gonna lie. God know.
Cause why
He
the
does.
fuck would I be?
He does.
Yeah.
And he
I
know
think-
what's going
and
on.
I do want to be married again too. Now I ain't that bitter.
Look at the camera and tell your new
I
man.
do want to be married.
Your man
again.
out there
Okay?
waiting on you. Okay.
Okay, and I
think
want
the,
somebody need to love me and adore me. Like,
Period.
and I'll be like,
My biggest
it too.
surprise about the new beginnings and all that, the biggest surprise and the hardest thing that I had to accept is what we talked about earlier. Realizing that it's gonna start over. Like this ain't gonna be your last new beginning.
Yeah.
Every time, you know what I mean? Every time it's time for God to elevate you or for you to learn something or for you to like, I guess, beef up your stock as a person, there's gonna be some type of ending and some type of new beginning. And getting used to that idea. Cause that was surprising to me at first. So yeah, that was the biggest surprise for me.
My surprise was the loneliness.
Woo.
You by yourself.
Woo. On your fucking own.
Married, not
Yep,
family.
don't
not-
matter.
Doesn't matter.
You on your fucking own.
You by yourself.
What was your
Lonely
surprise,
as hell.
DJ?
One word. 3 words.
3. It's
I'm
a
gonna
lot.
have to come back.
Cause again, I don't like change, period. So it's even getting to whatever the new thing is. I don't want to go through that. Even now, even switching from Golden Girls podcast to Superwoman, right?
Mm-hmm.
I like Golden Girls. I like the colors. I like this.
Yeah.
I like
We
what
did
we're
go through all
doing.
that.
And what are we doing? But now I see, like, we finally, okay, cool. And we
Change can be
step in,
beautiful.
and I gotta step into that, and I'm like, but now, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm here, and now I'm like, this is great, y'all.
Yeah.
I'm so glad we did this.
It's freer.
Yeah.
Like she said.
Like, it's
Freer.
It's
Like that.
just,
Mhm.
it's
It is.
the
Shit,
path
for
to
me.
Yeah.
get
Sometimes
there.
change is just appropriate.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's just time.
It's very uncomfortable though.
Feel
I hate the
like-
uncomfortability
Yeah.
going
Well, it's a
through
commitment.
it,
You have to
know?
decide that that's what you're gonna do.
Cause it
Yeah.
take work to get there. I don't.
Um,
The work to get there it's hard. It
So
is
let's
what it is.
let's talk Fantastic Four. So
Real
you know
quick.
this is Superwoman show. Fantastic Four is one of our favorite superhero groups. So we need your Fantastic Four. You get 20 seconds each, ladies. Okay, DJ.
Mm.
What is 4 things that a person needs to remember? A woman, a black woman, needs to remember when starting over.
Okay. Everything is gonna be okay,
Mm-hmm.
right? You're gonna get to you're gonna get there. Feeling the feels is uncomfortable, but like Jen said, you have to feel all of the feels: the uncomfortableness, the anger, sadness, the happiness, everything that comes through that. But you have to go through it. It is what it is. I don't like it.
Longest 20 seconds ever.
It is.
Mm-hmm.
You have support. I guarantee you have support going through it because you're not by yourself. You can still
Find
rely.
it.
Yeah. You just ask. Open your mouth.
It doesn't look, even if it don't look like the way you think it's supposed to look.
No. Ask for help. Like you have it. You can get through it. You don't have to go through it by yourself.
Okay. Number 4.
Shoot.
It's hard to come up with 4, ain't it?
It is. Cause I just wanted, like, you go reach that, like, happiness, like that point.
There's
Like,
light at the end.
Yeah,
of the
it's light at
tunnel.
the end of the
Yeah.
tunnel.
Yeah.
Like, eventually you go look back and see where you was, and now you here.
Mm-hmm.
Like, every time you always just look back a little bit and think about where you were and think about where you at now. You always gonna be moving forward.
Mhm.
Love it, Missy. 4.
Yeah.
4 things to remember.
When
starting over.
Starting over. The first thing is just be in it for the journey.
Yes.
Starting over, there's a beautiful journey in all of it. So don't forget about the journey. Don't get so caught up in the results. Think
Mhm.
about the journey and what it's supposed to be teaching you. Second, you ain't the only one. Everybody has their struggles, their trials, their tribulations. Everybody has to go through this at some point, and it doesn't look the same for everybody, but you're not the only one. 3, therapy. If you're struggling, seek
Mhm.
therapy, because it's nothing
Even
like
if you're
talking
not,
these things
sure.
out with a professional who can let you know exactly what's going on, help you make sense of it all, and like come up with an action plan on how to like cope with it in a healthy way. And the last thing is don't forget about yourself. I know it's a lot of people that you look out for, people depending on you, people who look to you for guidance. You got this image you're trying to keep up, all these things. Don't lose yourself in the equation. It's okay to be a little bit selfish and make sure you good. Those would be my 4.
Okay. Jen.
Jesus parted the Red Sea. So, like, just to think about that, like, I
She
never
made me
thought.
sit up.
I never thought that I would be here. Never thought I was going to even make it. When I first heard divorce, I told my ex-husband, I'm going to prolong it as long as I could, like, as long as I can.
Yeah.
I don't want to get a divorce. But Jesus parted. I was thinking, like, these people stood and listen, I go to church. I teach children's church. I read the Bible. I pray. But I'm a regular person. I drink whiskey. I go out. I got a friend, all that. But I still believe Them people was standing
can't
right
wait.
at that river. They was standing right at that river, and they didn't know. Them people was right behind them.
Yep.
And Jesus
So
just
number
parted
one
it.
is Jesus parted the Red Sea.
Okay.
Whatever that means,
Yes.
he parted it.
That mean that he did that.
Clear
he
your
can do
path.
anything.
Yeah,
He
he
can do
can do that
anything.
and
I can't
turn water into
imagine walking
wine.
through a
You
water,
got
walking
this.
through on dry land, water on both sides,
That's
fish. You
wild.
can see what. Like, just
Yeah.
think, I could just imagine it. Then they coming behind, they probably yelling
Prince of
all kinds
Egypt did a
stuff.
good job
And-
to picture
and
that shit.
that's all I
Right.
can think about is that
yeah,
movie. I don't care
but
what you
yeah,
say.
Yes.
that's beautiful.
Or the Ten Commandments. Nah, you.
Now
I
that
ain't
we
seen
watch
that.
that.
Number
Girl,
two.
we watch that every Easter.
Number two is feel every feel.
Feel
I just
every
feel
feel.
that's
the
on me.
feels.
we
Feel
putting it
every
on a
feel.
motherfucking t-shirt.
Feel
That's
the
good.
Feel
feel.
every
We are.
feel.
Feel every feel.
It just
Feel
came
the
up with.
feel.
Feel every feel. Jim.
Yeah.
3.
What's the
Number
third
three is, I hate to even say this, but you stronger than what you think you are.
Mm.
Absolutely.
No, that's
Strong-
a beautiful
That
one.
ain't-
Yeah, it's strong. And also, be vulnerable. People do not, even women. I
It's
look at
hard
so
to
many
do
women
that.
like, how you so hard? How you so tough? Like, one of my friends told me,
So
a guy
fake hard
friend,
and
he
fake
was
tough.
like,
Me.
you're vulnerable with everybody. Like, you don't care who you tell something, but I don't think about it. And I'm like, dang, I'm not like I'm not super secretive, but you never know what you are going through or what you experience or what you had to overcome, how it can help somebody else.
Okay.
That's
So I
beautiful.
always think like,
So tell it.
I'd rather be
Yeah.
embarrassed. I'd rather embarrass myself to help somebody else,
That's
Amen.
beautiful.
or I would rather.
Was that 3 or 4?
That was
the
fast.
last, the last one was good.
No. Okay,
No,
okay.
she said Jesus parted the Red Sea.
Mhm.
Feel your feels.
'Cause I'm
stronger
just-
than what you
Stronger
think.
than what you think and be
Absolutely.
vulnerable.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay, my 4.
Bring
That's
us home.
20 seconds though.
The devil is in the details.
Oh.
And we think it's not, but the details, the small little
The
minute
everyday.
things
It
is what makes change.
Mhm.
It is not those big declarations of what you're going to do.
It's
It's
the
the
little
devil
stuff.
in the details. You got to do the details. My number 2 is plan. You got to plan.
You
I
do.
don't care. I don't care.
I'm
I
in
don't
the
care.
days-
I don't care. I
I'm in
don't
the
care.
field
I
of
don't
days.
care. I don't
Some
care.
goals. You got to.
I don't care. You got to plan.
Attainable goal.
You got to sit down and make a plan. Stop being scared of a plan, and then you got to follow your plan. You got to be accountable to your goddamn plan. But plan and make yourself accountable. Put some consequences on your plan. Make yourself, put
Put
consequences
some
on
respect
yourself.
on it.
Mhm.
You do.
And some rewards for checking
And some
shit off.
rewards,
Yep,
and give
yep.
yourself some rewards. My number, what's that? 3. My number 3 is grace. So listen,
Yeah.
baby, plan till the cows come home, and then accept that the plan is not gonna go the way you planned it.
Yep.
Mhm.
It's not a
But-
straight line.
But there's
no.
value in the plan, and then there's value in the plan not going the way that you planned it.
Yep.
Both of those matter.
Yeah.
And like that's a big thing.
That's
Because
good.
don't not plan, but then also be okay with the plan changing. So that's my number 3. And then my number 4 is just self-care.
Yeah.
And when I say self-care, I don't mean a pedicure bullshit. I mean, now listen, a pedicure is great, okay?
Mhm.
Pedicure, manicure, massages, all of that. But like
Trap yoga.
really come on, trap yoga. But shout out to Jamel Randall, okay?
Mhm.
He been looking out for the go-to girls forever. And listen,
Absolutely.
and DPSCD, I call Jamel for everything. But anyway,
calm.
damn, what did I say? I hate you. What did I say?
Self-care.
Self-care. So self-care does not. So my number 4 is that self-care is not as comfortable as you think.
It's
Mhm.
not.
Self-care is not a massage. And it is to a certain extent, but it's not that peaceful
This was a long 10 minutes,
aromatherapy.
wasn't
It is get your shit together. It
smell
is
your
Yeah.
own shit.
it's
Yeah.
sit in
Roses
your own
smell
shit.
like
Hurt
boo
the
boo,
heel.
baby.
It's
Hurt the
hurt.
heel.
It's sit
I just want
in
the
on
bouquet.
it. It's look at yourself in the mirror and get into your what are you doing wrong? Attack yourself the same way you attacking the other people. Attack yourself.
Yeah.
So
Tell
yeah, those are my 4. That's my 4.
Great
Get in your
job,
shit.
ladies.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So
new
Miguel ready to kill
beginnings-
us.
New beginnings.
We love you, Miguel.
Yeah, we love you, Miguel. Okay, but no, new beginnings. We talked a lot about it, and I'm really happy we had this conversation because I am myself in a big transition. I don't know about y'all, but I am. And so this conversation was really healing for me because y'all just gave me some tips on how to move forward and
Feel
how to
every
get my
feel.
shit together.
Feel
yeah.
it. Feel it.
And I'm
That's
taking it
going
day
on
by
a shirt.
day,
Yeah.
you know. taking care of myself, doing all the things. And sometimes it still doesn't feel like I have it figured out. I am doing all the things, but it's a process and it's going to take time. So thank you, ladies, for joining me on this conversation. All right. But now it's time to wrap it up. Thanks everybody for listening. Thank you, ladies, for talking to me, getting me together, getting yourselves together.
We was talking to each other.
Yeah, but I felt like y'all was talking to me because, like I said, I'm in such
quiet.
a
I
huge.
wasn't just talking to you.
I'm in a huge transition. I really am.
Shout out to Jen.
Shout out to Jen.
Shout
Thank
out
you
to
so
Jen.
much for coming and being a guest.
Thank you.
And we
Yeah.
appreciate you.
Shout out.
And thanks for taking the capes off, ladies. So, Des, take us out and let the people know where they can find us.
All
You
right,
gonna
I
sing?
just want to thank. I'm not gonna sing, but I just want to thank everybody for joining the Survivor Superwoman show. Shout out to our special guest Jen in the building, and just being so vulnerable with us. We absolutely, positively love you for that. And you definitely got to come back to the show,
Absolutely.
and give us some more tea about the life of a single woman out here being fine. You know what I'm saying? But check us out. Y'all already know where. We're going to start at goldengirlsgroup.org. If you don't know what Golden Girls Group is, it is a nonprofit organization that is made, created, and founded by who? Us. And we work really hard to help Black women in the spaces, in spaces of mental wellness, professional development, physical health. I think
And
that's
safe
it.
spaces in general.
Yeah.
I was going to say, I
Period.
think
This is
that's
a
it.
safe
Being vulnerable.
But safe spaces in general, and y'all know the mental health. But check out goldengirlsgroup.org. It'll get you everywhere you need to be. But if you just love podcasts and you want to see us, you know where to check us out. Everywhere else that you check out all your other podcasts, Apple, Spotify. You know, just run the list and we'll be there. But if nothing else, I'm going to say it one more time. goldengirlsgroup.org. All right, we love y'all. Thank y'all so much.
Thank you for tuning in.
Stay super.
Bye.